Hey, movie lovers, welcome to Angel's Reality Rewind, where the real meets the real. Today, I really want to discuss my thoughts of the number one movie trending on Netflix called Straw. Disclaimer: I did not use a lot of the characters' names in my review. It's very live, real time. Now, if you haven't seen it, I would not watch this recap because I want to rewind all the juicy details that had me sitting on the end of my seat. Let's give it up for this cast. My girl, Taraji P. Henson, Tiana Taylor, Glenn Truman, Sinbad, directed by Tyler Perry. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen it yet. I had a coworker today tell me end of the movie and hold it, wait, what? Let me watch it first. Let me do my review and we can get into it. I mean, from blockbusters to underrated indie films, I'm diving deep into everything happening on the big screen and whether the ending really made sense. We know Tyler Perry movies have a lot crammed into one. So, originally, when the first 5 minutes started of the movie, you see dishes in the sink, G Naps flying around, the neighbor is blasting the music. You see Taraji, which I did not know that was her, and her daughter sleeping in the bed. Mind you, I did not finish watching the end of the movie yet, but here I want to discuss what I've seen and then circle back and give you my real reaction to the ending. It was a lot for me to unpack. I wind up blocking out my whole evening and how the movie started. It was like, okay, I can relate. This is relatable. I've been there. We see the first scene, I believe Taraji, or we're going to call her by her name, which is Janaya. We see Janaya and her daughter leaving out of the apartments with the landlord on the balcony saying, I need you to pay the rent by the end of today. Taraji said, I just got to get my check. I just got to get my check. Right? Okay. Then starts coming this series of events. Taraji, Janaya, takes her daughter to school. Everything seems good. She heads to work. I believe she heads to work first. When she gets into work, the grocery store line is from the front door to the emergency exit. So she hops on her register. I believe she gets a call from the school. School says, hey, we have your daughter here. You need to pick her up. In the midst of all this chaos happening at the grocery store, pulls her manager to the side and says, the school called. I need to go get my daughter. Manager is not having it. Don't you see what we got going on here? What do you mean you need to leave and go get your daughter? I give you 30 minutes. So she goes up to the school. As soon as she gets to the school, who's there? Child Protective Services. Her daughter has seizures, so I believe that she fell in the tub and got all the bruises on her back. She sent her to school the next day. So, what does Child Protective Services do? Takes the child, puts her in the system. Here goes the turn of unfortunate events. She breaks down. By that time, she returns to work. 2 hours have passed. No, scratch that. She goes to her apartment to get her daughter's medication since she has seizures. When she gets home, long behold, her things are outside on the street for everybody to see. Baby girl's medication is there. She can't even focus on getting everything together. She grabbed what's needed so she can get it to her daughter. Landlord told her, I told you need to pay the rent. She ain't got her check yet, mind you. She gets in her car, driving to go drop the medication off to Child Protective Services or return back to work. That wasn't really too clear for me. As she's in the car, she gets pulled over by an officer. Not even pulled over. He literally runs her off the road. He did like one of these where you hit the back end of the car. Then gets out and proceeds to tell her I'm going to find a way to unalive you. Not exactly those words, but if you've seen this part, you know exactly what I'm referring to. His female companion, his female officer, writes her a citation and impounds her car because her registration is expired. So let's go back through these events. She gets to work. The line is wrapped around the building. The school calls. Her daughter has to be picked up while she just started her shift. Her manager gives her 30 minutes. She says, "Can I get my check while I go pick up my daughter?" He said, "You must think I'm crazy. I'm not going to give you your check so you cannot return to work. You'll get your check when you come back to work." Goes to her apartment, sees all her stuff outside, gets her daughter medication because she's been taken by social services from the school for bruises on her back from a seizure. And then she is now threatened by a police officer that's supposed to protect us. And then her car gets impounded. hmm, okay, I'm like fed up with the day. Like, I'm so over it if this happened to me. But once you look at it, you have to consider you never know what someone else is going through in life. That's why you always show grace, have mercy, and be compassionate. She returns back to work. I wouldn't have went back to work, but she needs that check, y'all. If you would have gave her that check, she wasn't coming back. I wouldn't have came back. You'll see me tomorrow. You'll see me next week. I got big things happening on. I got big things happening in my life. She returns back to work. I believe she hops on her register. He walks up and interrupts her as she's working, not knowing what's going on or even asking, "Hey, how's your daughter?" And he pulls her in the back office, say, jump off the line, come back here with me. So he's sitting here counting money in front of her. I'd say roughly about 10,000, just, counting the safe, probably about to do a bank deposit. I don't know. They wasn't clear, but this is what's in my head. So counted the money in front of her. All she is asking for is, "Please, can I have my paycheck? I need to pay my rent." That's it. All of a sudden, a guy comes in, reads her name tag. "Janaya, put the money in the bag. Put the money in the bag." Her manager immediately assumes you had something to do with this robbery. You have something to do with this robbery. While the thief is telling her to put the money in the bag, gun pointed at her face. At this point, this is where I think they got the title from. The last straw. Okay? Well, straw. This is her last straw. Just full of rage, anger. You don't know how to feel. You're sad, you're hurt. It's just all hitting you at once like a big mountain. She takes the robber's gun. She shoots him. She don't flip out and drop it. The next thing she hears is her manager. "Yep, yep, 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 yep. This is how you, this is your," whatever he says. Wah, 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 wah. That's what I hear. She shoots him. Bang. Silence. That's all I want is silence. In the midst of this chaos, I just need quiet. And that's what she gets. Janaya is now standing here in the back office, about $10,000 on her face and the table. Paychecks. That's what she sees. She moves all of this money, untraced, unmarked money, to the side and rumbles through everyone's paycheck and finds hers. She grabs that paycheck. She does. Also, I missed a part. When she did check out to go to the school to get her daughter, she stopped at the bank first because she needed $40. She needs $40 to put on her daughter's lunch account. Her daughter said the kids are talking about her. Her mom said, "I'm going to get it done." We know what we need to do when the kids need us. So she did stop at the bank before she went to the school. They said they wouldn't give her the $40 because that's all she had. Oh my gosh. That's all she had in her bank account, and her account would have been closed. So she left it and went up to the school empty handed. and she witnessed her daughter being taken by Child Protective Services. So moving right along, Janiyah unalived the man robbing the store. Janiyah unalived her manager and just simply took her check. She don't want nothing else. She goes into the bank. It's closing. The teller, my girl Sherry Shepherd, sees her at the door. Come on in. No, you had a long day. You came in earlier trying to close accounts, take your last little money. You got your paycheck. Let me be a citizen and let you in to cash it. She goes up to the bank teller, who she is oh so familiar with, cashing her check. And the policy is, I need your ID. I need your government ID. I can't cash your check, regardless if I know you're not. This is my job. I need your ID. Janiyah, she's already unalived two people. I don't have my ID. The calmest I've seen anyone. I don't have my ID. You know me. I work across the street. Please, please just cash my check. That's what she says. She says about 3 times. Bank teller, need your ID, ma'am. This when the pistol comes out again. Cash my check. Bank teller immediately hits the emergency button, rings the phone to Sherry Shepherd. And from here, this is when my girl, Tiana Taylor, comes back in. They've already got the call on the radio saying that there's been a murder at the local grocery store, and now there's a bank robbery across the street. This is where I stopped the movie. I'm going to finish it and then give my real reaction of the ending, because I've heard it was a plot twist. So we will see. Hey, y'all. So I have the last 30 minutes up on my laptop here, and I'm going to watch the last 30 minutes and give my live reaction scene for scene. Mind you, my coworker did say it's a crazy ending, and I told him to. Nicole is the bank manager, and Tessa is the bank teller. I want to give them names because I think I called Tessa just the bank teller, asked for her ID, but her name is definitely Tessa. So it's amazing because as I'm watching this scene, see Taraji in there, and she just realized how much support she has outside. Go live again, Taraji. People don't understand, Taraji. Oh, I love you, girl. Go live again. People don't understand how expensive it is to be broke, you know? And with Nicole, the bank manager, just being relatable in that moment, saying she used to watch women come in there and get loans and credit cards. So she decided to be the bank manager at the bank that she's at now to help us. Taraji told her before, I was going to that check cashing place and you told me to come and open an account here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mind you, Taraji is sweating. Okay, from head to toe. Taraji is sweating. And Nicole says, they turn the AC off. She's like, oh, I don't got no air. And one of the hostages said, you don't have any AC? Let's keep it going. You gotta let her out. Okay. Janiyah just found out that one of the hostages is diabetic. Okay. I keep floating back between Taraji and Janiyah, but we know she is the same gal. Period. So Nicole, the bank teller, brings Miss Isabella, the hostage, out because she's a diabetic. She doesn't feel well. Here comes Tiana Taylor. We can't let you go back in there. She trusts me. I'm going back in. Let me go. Free Janiyah. Free Janiyah. Free Janiyah. Free Janiyah. Detective Raymond, not Tiana Taylor. Detective Raymond. Nicole, she needs to talk to me. Please, sir, get Detective Raymond. There is so much going on in this movie. I forgot that her daughter has a science project that she took after her things was outside, along with her medication. And she has it in her daughter's school bag, which is clear. It's blinking and beeping and doing what it does. They think it's a bomb. They think it's a bomb. I wonder if Janiyah ever thought that they think that it was a bomb. She acts like she does, but the facial expressions that she gives, you don't really know. You don't know if she knows that they think it's a bomb. I just answered my own question. So she did tell them that it's a science fair project and her daughter made it. It's not a bomb? No, it's not a bomb. No, not a bomb. They think this is a bomb. So let me give you guys an example of what they might be going through. Say, for instance, it's trash day tomorrow. So you take your garbage cans to the top of the driveway to get collected at the wee hours. God knows when the trash man comes. 4:30 some places, 6:30 some places. But you get in the house and you notice that your trash can in house is full. Okay, they're collecting it tomorrow. Let me tie this baby up, grab the trash from each of the bathrooms, bedrooms, whatever is needed, walk it out. Mind you, pitch black. Say you don't have any lights in the front of your house. Husband, anybody, son needed to change the bulb and have it. Or the sensor's not working, whatever the case may be. But you walk to the end of the driveway to throw that bag of trash away. Long and behold, you start hearing rustling in the woods, rustling in the trees. You don't know what it is. The mind plays tricks on you. That is what that scene is. That baby science project, they thought it was a bomb. I totally understand, and it is relatable. Good job, Tyler Perry. Good job. Something got to be up. Something got to be up because how are you just so giddy? Yeah, call them and tell them it's not a bomb. Call Detective Freeman. Okay, you just unalived two people, Janiyah. Come on, girl. Just, oh, it's so happy. Tell her it's not a bomb. Maybe we can get out of here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nicole is a real one, and she is on your side, Janiyah. Don't call them folks and tell them it's not a bomb. Because once they know it's not a bomb, they're going to come and bombard you and get you up out of there. But Tessa, God knows what's on her agenda. So I already sent them a message. No bomb, bomb not real, one gun. She should have got that officer's badge number or remembered his name. He said he was going to unalive her the next chance that he got. She don't even know his name. So Officer Sam is the cop who ran Janiyah off the road's partner. Now she's talking to detective and she's telling her she doesn't know who the officer was. She wrote her some citations, impounded her car. Everything is legit. So Officer Sam said there was damage to the car. Mm-hmm. There he is. Don't do this. Ooh. Mm. Yeah, Janai ain't no fool. Show me the picture of the officer that ran me off the road. You're not gonna tell me anything, Detective Raymond. Show me. I wouldn't ask for that. I would have just believed him. Ugh. Because she heard him threaten me. Then you will come out? Yes, I'll come out. picture. Send it. Janai is so happy. It's like a sigh of relief. They found the officer. Look, Tessa. Look, they found him. You in a rude, you in for a rude surprise, Janaya. I can feel it.
Shut down all the lights. Wait, what? We're going in. She's literally coming out. Why would we be going in?
Gotta be kidding me. FBI, forget about it instantly. Whatever plan we had in play to de escalate the situation, the FBI will forget about it instantly. She kept her word. She identified the officer and said that was him. Officer Raymond showed us this picture on her phone. She let them witnesses go.
What? God.
Wait, where?
She tied Jaya.
Girl, what? All of this and she's not here? Oh, Tyler Perry. Ooh, Tyler Perry. Ooh, Tyler Perry. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, Angels Reality Rewind reviewers. The ending? The ending? Mm, okay. Okay, Tyler Perry. You go from the beginning of the scene to where they wake up. You see Ari's headphones. You see her walking down the stairs in the apartments, the landlord up there, talking to nobody. She pulls up at the school and opens the back door for nobody. Principal looking at her like she just is smiling. She done lied at work, y'all. They calling about past due bills. He walked in on her in the break room. It's my daughter's school. Okay, Janaya. Principal said, we didn't call you.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? The principal shouldn't have her nose pierced. My
I know.
baby.
They told me.
You know? They told you earlier?
Last night.
What you mean, Nicole? You know. They told you earlier. What you did the bomb? Is the bomb in it? Oh no, they bombed the windows. Okay, and came the on in. Okay. Forget about it instantly. FBI. The movie is pretty much ooh, they shot y'all. She did not deserve that. Are you serious though? She did not deserve that. She didn't deserve that, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Whew. Man, Tyler Perry. Got three little black girls, House of Madea, House of Pain series, hundreds of movies I can't even remember right now because I'm like, I feel like I've been stung by a stingray. I'm just like in shock right now. So I can't, oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Now, the ending for me was did not see that one coming. I didn't know what I seen coming, honestly. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Maybe a plea deal. I just did not know. So that's the part I like. Now, finding out her daughter passed away the previous day and then her going through all this the next day, I understand everybody's grief is a little different, but it would have made sense if they said a year ago, maybe 30 days ago. She was like schizophrenic and the medication was actually hers. So please like, comment, and share your thoughts about this phenomenal video produced by Tyler Perry called Straw with my girl Taraji P. Henson, Tiana Taylor, and so much more. Please stay tuned for weekly uploads. We are jumping back into reality shows. Love Island, Survivor, The Challenge, it's The Bachelor. If you have a favorite show that you would like me to review, don't hesitate to send your girl an email. I'm so glad you joined this community and let's discuss, y'all. Have a great night.